First, the headlines. Chief Minister N. Biren inaugurates PSA oxygen plant 50-bed worth of Tamenglong District Hospital. Three IMA markets permitted to be open in turns. Night curfew extended from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. till October 21. RIAMEI observes World Rose Day. Director A. Santa presents gifts to cancer patients. Hello and a very good evening. You're watching the Mami TV English News Bulletin. I'm ALBINA RIAMEI. Chief Minister of Manipur N. Biren Singh today handed over a PSA oxygen plant and a new 50-bedded ward at Tamenglong District Hospital to the people of Tamenglong District. District Administration Tamenglong and Joint Tribes Council Tamenglong warmly accorded Chief Minister Biren on his visit to the district. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister Biren said the new oxygen plant and the 50-bedded ward will facilitate the people of the district. He assured to not let oxygen shortage hamper the medical facility of the hospital. As part of the visit, Tamenglong team and Chief Minister team played a friendly match at Natural Football Ground. Chief Minister Biren laid the foundation stones for 3 projects in Nonne district and virtually laid the foundation stone for another project. Minister of IPRTH Bishwajit, Minister of Tribal Affairs and Hills Minister Bungjagin Balte, Minister of Education S. Rajan and Minister of Forest Awangbo Nyumai, along with other MLAs and top officials, also accompanied Chief Minister Biren on his visit. State Disaster Management Authority has allowed opening of the 3 IMA markets and temporary markets at Pauna or Tangal Bazaar in turns. Chairman of SDMA and Chief Secretary of the state, Dr. Rajesh Kumar, issued an order for extension of night curfew in the state till October 21. The night curfew will be imposed from 8:30 p.m. to 4 a.m. According to the order, besides IMA market, other markets will be allowed to open with 50% capacity by ensuring adequate physical distance. Public transport buses are allowed to operate with passengers not exceeding 50% capacity of the bus by maintaining COVID-appropriate behavior. Police and district administration have been instructed to keep the order in check. Restaurants and cafes are allowed to open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. with 50% capacity. However, the restriction on public gathering and fees along with other list of activities permitted in the earlier order remain unchanged. The Department of Radiation Oncology RIAMEI today observed World Rose Day at the Conference Hall of Radiation Oncology RIAMEI at Lamfelpat. Director of RIAMEI, Professor A. Santa Singh, attended the observance as chief guest. Medical Superintendent RIAMEI, Professor Nepram Sanjit Singh, and the Head of Radiation Oncology Department RIAMEI, Dr. T. Daneshwar, presided over as the Presidium members. Speaking on the occasion, Professor Santa said, by observing World Rose Day, we bring happiness and hope into the lives of patients and remind them that they can emerge victorious in their battle against cancer through determination and positivity. He thanked Prime Minister Narendra Modi for providing various schemes for cancer patients, as most of the patients coming to Radiation Oncology Department are poor. The institute is also providing affordable healthcare services, he added.
RIAMEI in the Manipur is a really good for us. So we always wanted to thank our Honorable Prime Minister and helping the RIAMEI. So particularly, and we want to wish him the good health, particularly this coming birthday on the 17th and the celebration for next 20 days. So we want to convey our message from the RIAMEI, and so we want to say something. And thank you so much.
Later, BJP OBC Morcha Manipur Pradesh also distributed fruits and sweets to the cancer patients as a part of Seva or Samarpan Abhiyan on the occasion of 71st birthday celebration of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. President of BJP OBC Morcha RK Nongren Khomba, Vice President of BJP Manipur Pradesh T.S. Basanta Singh, Vice President of BJP OBC Morcha Manipur Pradesh H. Basant Singh and officials of the Morcha were present during the program.
Manipur ki leiriba bak thorom sing asidaista aikoi na yamna nungai taba amakha United Committee Manipur na aikoi thamoi da leijaba chi aikoi Manipur ki apun ba saktam kaiba yaroi Manipur da lengak ani son ba yaroi haiba wafum se aikoi na United Committee Manipur na lauraga lai aduga aikoi kanagumba isil inau kharana aikoi Manipur lengak leina singi oiba lengak ama sengbani haiba wakalon ase khudak ta thadok piu haina United Committee Manipur.
With the onset of Langban month in Meitei lunar calendar, United Committee Manipur UCM today offered tribute to the martyrs of June 18, 2001 at Kekrupat. Speaking on the occasion, President of UCM Kontaujam Joy Chandra said, UCM will always safeguard the integrity of Manipur, which was the main intention of the martyrs of June 18. They will follow their footsteps. The committee will protect the territorial integrity of the state and will not accept two governments in the state. As such, they warned the Hill people to refrain from forming a separate government. They hope for a peaceful coexistence among various communities in the state. Joy Chandra expressed concern over the lack of development in the hill areas, citing possible loophole in the execution. He sought the support of the people to fill in the gap.
Manipur ki leiriba bak thorom sing asidaista aikoi na yamna nungai taba amakha United Committee Manipur na aikoi thamoi da leijaba chi aikoi Manipur ki apun ba saktam kaiba yaroi Manipur da lengak ani son ba yaroi haiba wafum se aikoi na United Committee Manipur na lauraga lai aduga aikoi kanagumba isil inau kharana aikoi Manipur lengak leina singi oiba lengak ama sengbani haiba wakalon ase khudak ta thadok piu haina United Committee Manipur dagi appeal taujari.
Khongzom War Memorial Trust observed the 28th Khongzom Tarpon Day today at Khongzom War Memorial Complex at Kebaching at Khongzom. The trust has been observing the day since 1994. The trust offer gifts at the memorial site of the martyr of Anglo-Manipur War 1891 and offer Langban meal at the Khongzom River. Speaking on the occasion, President of Khongzom War Memorial Trust and former Minister Wairangthem Hemanta said, "Our forefathers kept their word and sacrificed their lives to protect the state. The future generation must follow in their footsteps," he said. Hemanta expressed his opinion to keep Khongzom War Memorial Complex as a sacred place in memory of our forefather and not to build any shrine here. The memorial complex must be upgraded and protected, he said.
Ngasigi miron sing asidadi haidok kibawa ngap taba adugumba se yamna masing henkale lepak chachon tori bada madugi pawje lam pina bagi damakta Khongzom War Memorial Trust na ekoi asugumba pawje se pibani asugu complex se luna nana thambigi mase masida kariguma makhala matagi ekoi mandira sung laisang tha sa ningde masi mongphamne aidi athobu singi mongphamne ba masigi mongpham sida chai khuni ekhoina appeal tawrabani kariguma makhalgi laisang sabiganu kariguma maphangi mongpham masida ekhoi asugumba mandi sabiganu ana.
Committee on Civil Society Kanglei Park CCSK will hold a public meeting on October 18 commemorating the first sitting of State Assembly meeting on October 18, 1948 by independent Manipur government. Addressing the media at a press meet held at CCSK office in New Chekon, President of CCSK Jitendra Ningomba said this year the meeting will be held in relation to the upcoming Manipur Legislative Assembly election. The meeting will discuss on choosing the best representatives by casting votes to which political party or candidates. CCSK sought the support of every political party in the state for the 6th public meeting organized by the committee.
Manipur ki state constitution CM of Matungda, Ekoi Mihut, Kogi Laybaks in Nang and Abogdonga, Mikhal Tauraga, mihut aduda mikal da mai pak po mayam sing aduna ihan an assemble to kiba adugu numitu neba 18 October 1948 che masida lebak ngak pagi bahar punamak adu sine ki bunu minai dare aduna masiga mari lenana hoji ekoi mang da taduna leba election sida karamba makalgi political party da aduga karamba makalgi khoi misakta manipur da leiba miyam sing sina khoi vote thada ga dege mit khan ga dege habisiga mari leina ba interlink oina khoi laiba 18 October 1948 sida manipur da leiba miyam khupna yengo panglena ba khoi sinjaba program ni
Principal of Naurem Birahari College, Ningombam Sitaljit Singh, allegedly assaulted by the office bearers of Desam at its office located at Kwakaitel on Tuesday. Some persons who were present with the principal were injured and admitted to hospital. Acting on a tip-off, a team of Singjamai police rushed to the spot. On reaching the spot, the injured persons had already left the spot, and 5 office bearers of Desam, namely Thoithoiba Nongthombam, 26, of Kurai Kongpal, Sejor Lekai, Kangabam Amarjit Singh, age of 20, of Kangabam Lekai, Mesnam Anandataraj, age 19, of Kangabam Lekai, Oinam Sital Singh, age 31, of Tokpaching Awang Lekai, and Assistant Secretary General of Desam Mayengbam Somorjit Meitei, age 29, of Pangaltabi Awang Lekai, were picked up by police. In continuation of the distribution program of sanitary napkins and refreshment items to adolescent girls at welfare homes, a team of Bharatiya Janata Party Mahila Morcha Manipur Pradesh visited the children of Destitute Children Home Lower Lamka as Say Rot in Churachandpur today. Led by President of BJP Mahila Morcha L. Lotika Leima, the team of Mahila Morcha state office bearers and executive members distributed sanitary napkins, food items and stationery items to the children. The program was organized as part of the Seva or Samarpan Abhiyan on the theme Healthy Women, Healthy India to promote health, hygiene and overall welfare of women. As part of the program, the team also handed out flyers on menstrual hygiene to the adolescent girls, while Lotika Leima imparted awareness to them on personal and menstrual hygiene. The children sang a birthday song for Prime Minister Narendra Modi and also performed a worship song for the team to convey their gratitude. The team also interacted with the children and assured to extend help in the future as well.
We won't be satisfied with anything ordinary. We won't be satisfied with all. Open up the sky, pour down like rain. We don't want blessing, we want you.
With the intent of spreading the teachings of Hizam Irabot and instill the idea of nationalism to the youth, statue of Lamyan by Hizam Irabot had been enacted at Tentha Kungang, says social and cultural activist Rakesh Naurem. In the inauguration ceremony of the statue of Lamyan by Hizam Irabot, organized by Tentha Makaleka Youth Development Organization, TMYDO, Tentha Kunjao at TMYDO ground, Rakesh Naurem said the 21st September of 1948 is one of the most important days in the history of Manipur. He said that on that day, Hizam Irabot led people of Lamlai on a protest against the formation of Purvachal Pradesh. When the protesters clashed with the police force at MDU, OC Naran Babu was killed by the police force. He continued. Recalling the life of Hizam Irabot, Rakesh Naurem added that such brave feats of our forefathers should not be forgotten in vain. As a contribution to MLA of Wangzing Tentha Assembly constituency, Paunam Brozen, in rendering aid to the underprivileged people of the constituency, 147 BJP workers of the constituency extended monetary assistance of Rs 4,65,845 to the MLA. The event was held at the office of BJP Wangzing Tentha Mandal. Speaking on the occasion, MLA Brojan expressed happiness for receiving such caring BJP workers. Some MLA thinks only about the welfare of its family members rather than helping others. He said his only priority is to bring development to the people of the constituency. It is useless to be a people's representative if they do not work for the people. President of BJP Wangzing Tentha Mandal O. Sunil Kumar, its Vice President W. Jugendro and General Secretary T.H. Brajakishore were present at the event. Now we have a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
SARASWATI Charitable Trust BSc Forensic Science, BE Cybercrime Security, Diploma in Pharmacy, BSc Medical Laboratory Technology, BSc Radio Imaging Technology, BSc Operation Theatre Technology, Diploma in MLT, RIT, ODT, Dialysis Tamnabagidamak, Manipur gi mapanda chatrabasu yaragani. Manipur University da affiliate tawduna Pharmacy Council of India amadi Ministry of HRD New Delhi ne approved tawraba 100% job oriented oiraba Saraswati Charitable Trust PANGEI da course sing ase English ngani kunmathoi kunithoi gi session da tamnabagidamak admission hojare. Hena kupamol gidama contact tawbiu Saraswati Charitable Trust PANGEI 9856 575 163 natraga 9402 233 554.
Ibema, nangbu mobile dila sanale anu kaidorge. Mi namanabi laije hoidi kari paramedical tamba chatle habra kaino. Ado nangsu khara chatlaga hangu sodana. Yumda game sanaraga advance sum laibido kanaroiba. Chak charse lao. Lao ko.
Laizalai khibrata mo.
Madi simsta medical tamba khine.
Ai kona mula ge de.
Fare adudi ai mala kan tamage ko.
Hoi, chatlu khige. Admission open. SAINA Institute of Medical Science teams.
Ai lehorage ko. Ma, Miss Na, ai khoi dela amira.
Hoi, nangna medical tamba satpado. Ai siyaw ge na nang nakta hang bala ini.
Yani adudi heng chatmi nawrase. Lao manung changose.
General Nursing and Midwifery GNM 3 years course, 12% arts or science stream in confused to become a part of one of the most respectable professional career of all time. 12% above, duration 3 years 6 months. BSc in Medical Radiology and Imaging Technology DMRI.
Ultrasound, MRI, CT scan, ECG, X-ray.
BSc in Medical Laboratory Technology DMLT.
BSc in Operation Theatre Technology BOTT. Recognized by Indian Nursing Council, New Delhi, Government of India. And affiliated to BSS Government of India.
Please contact SAINA Institute of Medical Science teams, Porompat branch, Porompat crossing opposite SBI and Chinikon, Sena.
Welcome back. India recorded 26,964 new COVID cases with 383 deaths in the last 24 hours, showing an increase of 3.3% from yesterday. With this, India's case tally has touched 3.35 crore. The country's total death toll reached 4.45 lakh. Meanwhile, India's recovery rate now stands at 97.77%. A total of 34,167 patients recovered in the last 24 hours, which brings the total recoveries to 3.27 crore across the country. India's active case load, however, stands at 3.01 lakh in the last 24 hours. Active cases have declined by 7,586. So far, India has administered a total of 75.57 lakh doses in the last 24 hours, which brings the total tally of doses administered to 82.65 crore. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today morning left for the United States. Prime Minister Modi, during his 4-day trip, will address the United Nations General Assembly, attend the Quad Summit. He will also hold several bilateral meetings during his U.S. visit. Prime Minister, before leaving for U.S., said his visit to U.S. would be an occasion to strengthen the comprehensive global strategic partnership with U.S., consolidate relations with our strategic partners, Japan and Australia, and take forward our collaboration on important global issues. Prime Minister Modi added that his UN General Assembly address would focus on pressing global challenges, including the COVID-19 pandemic, the need to combat terrorism and climate change. The Assam government today burned nearly 2,500 rhino horns in a ceremony at Bukakhat in the state Golaghat district. A total of 2,479 rhino horns were put on fire by Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma. The rhino horns were burned on the occasion of World Rhino Day to bust myths associated with it and prevent poaching of the animal. Assam Forest Minister Parimal Suklabaidia said never before such a huge stockpile of one-horn rhino horns have been consigned to flames, thus spreading the message loud and clear that rhino horns are no aphrodisiac and the meat has to be busted to put an end to poaching of the majestic and magnificent rhinos once and for all. Covishield is now an approved vaccine on the UK's revised guidelines for travel after furious India warned of reciprocal measures, but double vaccinated Indians still have to quarantine because of vaccination certification issues, according to UK officials. Officials have implied the problem is not Covishield but doubts of a vaccine certification in India. Responding to the news sticking point, a top health official told there are no issues with the Indian vaccine certificate. The updated UK travel guidelines said formulations of the four listed vaccines such as AstraZeneca, Covishield, AstraZeneca, Vaxzevria and modern Takeda qualified as improved vaccines. That list does not include India, which suggested that Indians vaccinated with 2 doses of Covishield produced by Serum Institute of India will still need to quarantine, even though India is now on the amber list. Before we end the bulletin, let's look at the top news headlines once again. Chief Minister N. Biren inaugurates PSA oxygen plant 50-bed worth of Tamenglong District Hospital. Three Imam markets permitted to be open in turns. Night curfew extended from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. till October 21. RIAMEI observes World Rose Day. Director A. Santa present gifts to cancer patients. That's all for today. Thank you for joining us. Have a good time.